Hello and welcome, everyone. We acknowledge and pay respect to the past, present, and future traditional custodians and elders of this nation, and the continuation of cultural, spiritual, and educational practices of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people of this nation. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And it is 7 o'clock, and our main agenda for this lesson is poetry. We are going to read others' poems, and you will be reading your own composition. And before we start our lesson, we are going to read a funny poem written by one of the poets, those who attended on Sunday's poets meet. You will you would have met poet George Colburn, and here we have one of his funny, most hilarious poems here. I'll let you read, Miss Mandia. I'm just very sick. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Paramita. I would like to read the poem written by George Colburn, one of the poets, who was there both for the conference as well as for the poetry session on Saturday night. And I'm sure all of you, those who attended, know him very well. I love his poem. I am in awe of his poems and the way he reads them. So this is one of a funny poem called as Elephant Pie. It wasn't something we had ever heard before to think somehow an elephant could make a pie, or that someone would make one of an elephant's size, but maybe it's only meant to be a mouthful of something loved by elephants with a lovely crispy crust. But no, she told the group of us gathered in the alley behind her house. No, it takes the shape of an elephant's foot, and it starts with a big mold of dirt. She gathered handfuls of black into a pile in the middle of all of us, who stood puzzled and gaping back. Then, a nice big pail of water, she said, as she poured it in the middle. Then, just when it seemed to melt to sludge, she stomped her foot down hard. Mud splattered as we scattered, as we heard her loud cry, "Now that is how you make elephant pie." I think I'll read again for you all to understand once more.
Why don't we ask them to read 2 lines each
Yeah,
already?
yeah, that we can do. I think we'll start with, who is L-A, E-L-L-E-L-A, who is that?
Hello, LA.
Who
Can you
is Ellie?
please unmute yourself and say hello to us, Ellie?
Ellie.
Hello, Miss. Yes, I am Elaha.
Oh, Elaha.
Elaha.
So
Which
Elaha,
Elaha?
we have
Which Elaha? Ashrafi? Elaha Ashrafi?
No, Elaha Hassani.
there is,
Elaha
see, we
Asani.
have Ilaha
If you can,
Rizai. We have quite a few Ilahas. Ilaha
yeah. So
Rizai.
please write your full name.
So
Yes,
otherwise, it's very difficult to do the attendance, as Miss Rajeshri says. Please write your surname as well.
sorry, Miss.
Thank you.
I changed it, but I changed again. I don't know why it changed again.
No, you have. Ilaha Rizai has written the surname. Ellie, you haven't written your full name, just you wrote Ellie
What is your name? Elaha
Elaha Hassani. I
Hassan.
changed
Hassan.
it. Yeah, but I don't know why it
Okay,
changed
I'm
back.
doing it for you. Is it
I'm,
okay?
I think I've done it.
Yes, you have done it. Thank you. Liz is
I
here.
think the spelling is wrong. It should be ELAHAH, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it's right. Right, ma'am. Thank you.
It's right. Okay.
Miss
Thank you.
Lily is here.
Oh, hello, Miss Lily. How are you?
I think I've worked it out. Hello.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yay!
Yay.
After
Little bit of common sense parameters. Sometimes I lack that.
Oh no, because you have too many things to worry about. That's the reason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. I'll leave it with you guys.
No, we are reading a poem now. You are in right time
Oh, okay.
because
Okay.
you can help us to appreciate it more. Can you see the screen?
Mhm.
We will
Yes,
be
I can. Yep.
we will be inviting some of the students to read this poem. Rajeshri has read it once. I think
so
we
we are
have
now going
spelled Colburn because it ends with N, not E. That maybe I make that mistake all the time. Anyway, Miss Rajeshri, would you like to invite students to read?
Yeah. I would like to, I'll go serial wise, so please don't say ma'am, me, and I will go serial wise and I'll call out your names. Ilaha Hassani, we start with, and everybody gets 2 lines to read. After Ilaha Hassani, it is Ilaha Rezai.
By George Colombian. What's the
Sorry.
title?
Read again.
Okay. Elephant Pie by George Colburn. It wasn't something we had ever heard before to think somehow an elephant could
Yeah,
make
stop.
a
2 lines each, please. After 2
pie.
lines, I will call out somebody else.
Okay,
So
ma'am. Thank you.
you can read the first 2 lines once again. So
All right. It wasn't something we had ever heard before to think somehow.
Ilaha Rezai, after that Gulsum. Ilaha Rezai, if you can unmute yourself.
Yes, teacher, I'm Gulsum Pashna. I'm here.
I'm after asking Ilaha Rezai if she can unmute herself. She cannot, so we ask you to read. Sarah,
Okay.
Gulsum. The next 2
Okay.
lines. 2 lines.
An elephant could make a pie, or that someone would make one. Of a
Tamkin Pashtunur. Only 2 lines. Each will read 2 lines.
yes, ma'am.
Read the next 2 lines. Of an
Of an elephant size, but maybe it's only meant to be a mouthful of
meant.
something loved by
Tamkin,
elephants
stop.
with
Tamkin,
a
stop.
lovely
Tamkin,
crispy
stop. It's only meant. Pronounce meant.
meant.
Yeah, and stop. Only 2 lines. Not more than 2 lines. Somaya Mohammadi.
Okay.
Okay, I read this
Of
2
something.
lines.
Of something.
Okay. Of something loved by elephants with a lovely crispy crust, but no.
Yeah, say loved.
Loved.
Yeah.
Loved.
Ilaha, no, sorry, Humaira Jamali.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, she told the group. Read the
She
next
told
2
the
lines.
group of us. She told the group of us, brother, in the AABB on her house. No,
In the alley behind the house. Alley. Mehbooba Marine.
Yes, sure, I'm here.
Yeah,
Hello
read.
to everyone.
Next 2 lines.
Yeah. It takes a shape of an elephant foot, and it starts with a big amount of dirt.
Yeah. Next is Mursal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Hello. Next 2 lines.
She gathered handfuls of lead into a pile in the middle of all of us.
Mahen. Next two lines.
Yes, miss.
Who stood?
Who stood the puzzle and the gaping bag? Then a nice big pail of water, she said.
Gaping back. Say gaping.
Gaping?
Gaping back. Gaping. Yes. Okay. Next. Mahnaz Zafar kill as she poured. Mahnaz, could you unmute yourself? Mahnaz, as she poured, my cursor, can you see? She's having issue, I think, with her microphone. Okay. So we have Mahin pick. Yes, I cannot hear you.
May I pass my turn?
Who is this?
July.
Ila Rizai, did you read? Not read?
No,
Sure,
she
I
didn't.
said my connection.
Okay. No connection. Ah, that time you didn't have connection, right? So you can read, but you can read. Who's to then a nice big. No, as
Okay,
she
sure,
poured. As she poured.
Okay. As she poured it in the middle, then just when it seemed to melt the sludge.
Melt to sludge. Melt.
Should I continue, teacher?
No, only two lines.
Yes. Thank you, teacher, for giving chance.
Welcome. Masa Mirzai.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she stomped.
She stomped her foot down hard. Mud splattered as we scattered.
Mud.
Mat.
Mud.
Mat.
Okay. Mud.
Mat.
It is not a. U is a sound, so it is not a. A sound. A sound.
Okay.
Mud.
Mud.
Yes, very good.
Okay,
Mud
thank
splattered.
You.
Splattered.
Splattered.
Scattered.
Scattered.
Okay, thank you. Masuma Habib.
Hello, teacher.
Yeah, hello.
And we heard here loud carry now.
Now that is?
That is who you make elephant pie.
Okay, can we read it once again, Masuma? You say cry,
yes.
Loud cry.
Cry no.
Cry.
Yes, cry.
And how? That is how. Read
that
slowly.
Is
Don't run, huh? Read slowly. Look at each word and read.
And
loud cry. No,
is that?
Is
We want only who was that? Masuma. Masuma, was it Masuma? Reading now? Read, can you read once again?
And we heard here loud curry no.
Cry.
Cry no. That is how you make elephant pie.
Say her. Her. I want you to read once again, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And we heard. her,
Here,
her.
her.
And we heard her.
And we heard her loud
Cry.
cry no,
Now.
now, cry now. That is how you make elephant pie.
Well done. Very good. Very good.
Thank you, teacher.
So you need to practice little more and you'll be able to do it very well. Very good. But everybody had done a very brilliant job. We'll have one more reading, Miss Paramita, because few are still there who haven't completed.
Yeah, but shall we talk about the poem a little bit and then read?
Yeah.
What does it mean? I mean, what do they understand
Stand by the
reading
point.
this?
Who can write it in the chat or Mursal has her hand raised. So do you have something to say, Mursal?
What is the, shall we put some questions, Miss Lily and Miss Rajeshri? What is that elephant pie?
What is an elephant pie?
Yeah.
What is that elephant pie?
Yeah. So what is the, we waited till the end and then we found out what it actually is. And that makes the poem hilarious. And there was a nice photo with that, wasn't it?
Yeah, down. Yes.
What is that elephant pie? Yeah.
I have done that. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Lily.
I am assuming, Rajeshri, did you choose this poem?
No, no.
Oh, I thought you may have.
No, not me.
No, there were two
It was
poems. You're
Peter.
right. No. There were two poems we chose for today. We had a poem on kindness. And the second poem, I mean, when we were reading that kindness poem, I suddenly saw this George Colburn's poem he shared on Facebook. And so this is hilarious and this is so funny. And maybe students will appreciate it more than the kindness. But the kindness poem is very deep, and this is fun. So we both
It
decided
has
to choose
a lot of humor.
Mm.
But what is the pie? What is the pie?
What is that pie? Exactly. No, but somebody, Ella has written pie is a kind of dessert. Actually, yes. What is it over here?
Shepherd's pie is not a dessert, though. If you're eating shepherd's pie, it's not a dessert, though. Anyway, I'll let you talk. My throat is just hurting. I'll mute myself.
I think that everybody has read it beautifully. Pie is Persian. Is Persian
Put, ma'am. Oh, somebody has written pie in Persian means put. Pieces in a number.
Rajeshri, can you give them a clue?
The clue over here is at the end of the last poem. If you can see, then a nice big pail of water, she said, as she poured it in the middle. Then, just when it seemed to melt to slush, she stomped her foot down hard. Mud splattered as we scattered, and we heard her loud cry. Now that is how you make elephant pie.
That's a good hint. I don't know if everybody gets it though. Has anyone said anything in the chat? I can't see the chat right now, Rajeshri.
Okay, there's written pi is a number pi. Anybody else? A try? You can keep writing, yes and no, right or wrong is not the
Oh my
answer.
goodness.
We're all learning here.
Oh
We're
my
all learning
goodness.
here.
Oh my goodness. Did you see what Ilaha Hassani has written?
Yes, then pi is a number.
Wow.
That's a very good this thing. That's what I said when pi is a number. because it's in the in the maths we do say pi.
Mm-hmm.
The sign pi. Yeah, and that spelling is P-I, pi.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maths has never been my strong point.
Ilaha, that spelling is P-I. I'm waiting for an answer in the chat. We don't want to don't keep us waiting. It's making of a mud place of playful. Yeah, and very close, Nigarin. And
Yes,
I
I
think
agree,
she's got it.
Rajashri.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I
got
think.
it.
Has anyone heard of a mud pie?
You know, when we were small, we used to play with the mud, using water and sand, mixing it,
Mr.
and then
Monday,
splashing. Yes.
Rajashri, if you could please stop sharing, then I can share the image probably. That will
Image, yeah.
give them
Okay,
some.
okay, huh.
Thank you.
And then they can have an idea actually.
Ah. The image would be helpful. That
very
might work.
helpful because there was an image.
I was kind of wondering, it could maybe have been something else.
Can you
I think
see
everybody was wondering it. Just. Yeah.
This is how you make elephant pie. Elephant pie.
It looks like elephant.
Oh, sorry.
Something. It looks a little bit different. I did bump into an elephant the other day, by the way.
Oh, you
funnily enough. And there was a lot of pies on the road.
Okay. All right. Now I know.
Metaphor, yes.
Yeah. Metaphor.
Exactly. Yes. That's really good. The metaphor idea.
See, Zakia has written, if I would like to read, Zakia has written, could be used metaphorically to describe something huge, over the top, or exaggerated. That desert was so big, it looked like an elephant pie.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I agree with that. I think that's a nice idea of the visual reference of it as well that you use, Paramita.
Yeah. And Gulsum has written, elephant pie is a huge pie so big that only an elephant can eat it. Maybe it's filled with bananas and peanuts. That's such a nice imagination.
It does. The images are good.
Yeah. You know, Gulsum, I really like her imagination. It's a huge pie so big that an elephant can eat it. Maybe it is filled with bananas and peanuts. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So I think so. How an elephant pie was made using mud and dirt and all that. Elephant pie was made with what? What was it made with? What are the things used to make the elephant pie? If you can scroll up and down.
Something loved by elephants.
It's okay. A mud pie as big as elephant's foot, Nigarin says. It's a child's playful invention, a pie made out not of food, but of mud and water, shaped or sized like an elephant's huge footprint. Correct. It shows how children turn ordinary things into creative play.
That's a very comprehensive answer. I think that's, I think it's child's play. It can be whatever would want to be.
Yeah. So
and we have we have in our play schools, our kindergartens, don't we, Paramita? We have, which is like the early years of learning. What they have now are mud kitchens. So children can make pies
Yeah.
with mud and so it relates.
When we were kids, actually, we used to play with mud a lot, and enjoyed. You know, in India, in certain places, they don't use soap to take bath; they use mud instead of soap. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how, when we were small, we used to go to the river, which was very close to our house, and bathe there using the mud, river mud, the clay.
Well, the
So
clay's
that's,
meant to be good for your
yeah,
skin while you play.
yeah, yeah. And Suraya says she has to go to the hospital. If we need, we can have her to read the poem first.
Yes, that will be really good. Her poem
Yes.
is very
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So Suraya, you can read your poem first. I need to see if we had shared it so that I can just copy paste. Suraya has shared your poem. Yes.
Her is the first one. If you just scroll up, Rajeshri, the first
Yeah, I'm
poem is
seeing.
hers.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Thank
I'll
you.
just copy it and share it on my.
Please, teacher, I shared my poem in the chat.
Yeah, I got it. Just a second. I'll share it on. Can you see?
Not yet. Not yeah. Now
Yeah, I think it's.
now we can see.
Yeah.
Can see.
Do you want it to be increased? Yeah. Now you can read. You can read, Suraya.
Okay, teacher. Chase the light. In darkest night, a spark ignite. It cuts through fair with glowing light. Bold, crimson light. Silence cry that is I cannot that splits the air. It
Dances. We have lost her.
yeah. My baby is yeah. And through the city street with flashing pearls and dancers bite.
Beat.
The showdowns, yeah. The showdowns shrink the corners shine as light. Oh, I can see.
Declares, as light declares. You want it bigger?
Yeah. It declares, this world is mine. It whispers through, it shoots with might. It walks the soul, it grants as sight. From candles, flame the morning sun. The war with dark is never done. So choose the light, both fierce and bright. Let hope burn loud through every night. No fear can dim that secret gleam. A breath of fire, a living dream.
Very good. Such a lovely poem. Which are the rhyming words, Suraya? Or others, please
Rhyming,
write in the chat.
yeah. A rhyming word is one is night. What is the second is
we start
light.
with the first stanza.
Yeah. In darkest night, and the second is light. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
And then the beacon cloud. It's the city stir the flashing pulse and void and shine, teacher. Void and shine.
I would say the first stanza, the second, third line, flare and air are your two rhyming words. Yeah? A beacon bold, a crimson flare, a siren's cry that splits the air. So flare and air rhyme. They're two rhyming words in your first stanza. Yeah? And the second stanza?
It's mine and might, teacher.
Let's read the first line of the second stanza.
Yeah,
It dances
through the city street with flashing pulse and tenders bite.
Beat.
Yes.
Beat, yeah.
Yeah. So they rhyme. That's great. Rajeshri?
Yes. Okay.
The third and fourth line?
Shadows shrink, the corners shine, as light declares the world is mine.
Mine.
That's beautiful. Mine and
Shine.
Yeah, yay. Well
I think her
done.
baby is
Fantastic.
disturbing her. She's more concentrating on her baby. So her concentration is, am I
That's
right?
okay.
Because she was, yeah, it finds that she is a little busy with her baby. She needs to take her to the doctor. So I don't think we need to trouble her any longer.
No, that's
Thank
true.
you so much, Soraya.
Beautiful poem. So beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you all. I'm
I
sorry
wish you
for
well.
I have a lot of problems.
Yeah, it's okay.
I hope your baby is better.
Yeah, though I just would remind everybody that when you're reading your poem, 3 things you must keep in your mind. One is the rhyming words. When you read your poem, you must tell your rhyming words also and which pattern you have followed. Miss Paramita had shared in the group the two patterns she has shared, that is rhyming pattern AABB and ABAB, if I'm not wrong. If you have understood what is the meaning of these two patterns, or anybody who understood can write in the chat what do they mean. The AABB and ABAB. I've posted it, patterns of rhyme, AABB and ABAB. What does it mean? And if you have written a poem with this pattern, we would like, Mahen Pikrat said, bright and night. Okay. Bright and night. Good. Okay. So we would now like Ilaha Rizai, her poem to be read. And Ilaha, others, I'm sorry, I cannot share. Why?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
ready.
You shared it, I know. Yeah.
Yes, I
Ilaha,
shared.
this is your poem. I don't have the name of the poem. If you can just tell me the name of the poem.
The name of the poem is Women and Hope.
Could you please say it once again?
Women's Hope.
I didn't get it.
Women's hope. Women's hope.
Yeah, it is Women's Hope.
Men and
For women.
Is it this, Women's Hope? Have I read it correct?
Yes, teacher, I think you typed it correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is right.
Women's Hope. Yeah.
Should I start?
Yeah. Can everybody
Okay.
see clearly? Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I'm starting. In the
Yeah,
darkest
start.
night, my light still glows. A spark of hope, the silence knows. Though storms may rise and skies may cry, my dreams is still alive, they don't die. They burned my books, they blocked my name, but deep inside, I keep my flame. I do not break in chains or pain. I'm a girl, I'm an Afghan girl, I still remain. From falling tears, I built up my fire. From dust, I rose up higher. I am the voice they tried to hide, but here I stand with the truth and pride.
Very good. Could you please tell me, others, are you writing down the rhyming words in the chat? And could you please tell the rhyming words?
Yes, sure. There is a few rhyming words in my poem, and like night and light, pride and height, and also chains and pain.
Where
Should
is the
I
change?
explain
And
again? Sure.
I didn't get the last one.
Yeah. It is pain and chain.
Where is
Pain
it?
and chain, pride and yeah, pride and height.
Pride and hide I found.
Yes, sure.
Before
I
that you
think
said,
there was just 3 rhyming words.
okay, pain and remain. Okay. But I find many rhyming words. Yes, cry, die. Others are writing glow, no. Very good. Glows, nose. Are you able to access the chat, Miss Lily? No.
Yes, sure.
Okay. And anybody can tell me what pattern of rhyming has she used? Rhyming, which pattern? AABB or ABAB? Name, flame, pain. Okay. Many others. Other. There are many rhyming words here.
Yes, there is.
AABB. Ilaha Hassani says AABB. Can you please explain what does AABB means? Ilaha, can you unmute yourself and explain what does AABB means?
Sure, you mean Ilaha Hassani or Ilaha
Sorry,
Rezani?
Ilaha Hassani.
Okay, sure.
Ilaha Hassani, can you please unmute yourself? See, that's why we ask you to write surname. Even I forgot, though her surname was there. So many Ilahas. You are also confused. Lily, Miss Lily, are you there? I think her microphone is not working. Anybody who can explain what does AABB mean? Now see, in the darkest night, my light still glows. A spark of hope. Yes, who is this?
Hello.
Miss Lily is back.
Kudam. أنا ملكة جوز ما جوز كه من شو ما قشنگ دارم.
من الشوهر قشنگ
I
درست.
did. What is she saying? Or she's talking with her somebody? Okay. In the darkest night, my light still glows, a spark of hope the silent knows. Now you can see the first line glows and the second line knows. First line is A, second line is also A. So when the rhyming is both with the first and the second line, glows and knows, we say AA, and then though some storms may rise and skies may cry, my dreams still live, they do not die. When the third and fourth line rhyme, cry and die, we say BB. So AABB, that means first and second line rhyming, and cry and die, third and fourth line rhyming, BB.
Am I there?
Am I right? Yes. Am I right, Miss Lily?
Oh, absolutely perfect. But the best part is that this young poet has really captured that rhyming sequence really beautifully and made a very good comment about the strength of
women.
a young lady. It's beautiful. Well done. It's a fantastic poem. Well done. Yeah.
It's Suraya.
And you've explained that perfectly, Rajashri. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you, Elaha. Thank you so much.
This is not
So
Suraya's. Is this Suraya's poem? No, this is Ilaha's.
yes. No, Elaha.
Ilaha's, yeah. We had the first poem was Suraya.
Ilaha.
This one is Ilaha's.
First was Suraya, sorry. This is Ilaha's poem.
Yeah.
Right.
We have to
Thank
save
you so
them in a
much, Ilaha.
document, Rajashri, so that we will be publishing the poems. Yes, Miss Lily.
Yes. So the next poem we are going to read, we are going to have is, just give me a minute, let me copy it quickly. Who was this? Chase the light. Ilaha Rezai. And now we have Gulsum. Gulsum. Are you there, Gulsum?
Yes, teacher.
Oh. Rajashri, can you
Gulsum,
hear
can you
me?
read yours? Yes?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very clear.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say that last poem we just read is a very powerful poem.
Last poem, yes. Gulsum, can you please read yours? And you must say your rhyming words as well as which pattern you are following, which rhyming pattern you are following. Gulsum, we can't hear you.
Teacher, you can't hear me?
You're somewhere. We can hear you very faintly. You're somewhere from the North Pole.
Turn the volume up on your phone or your speaker.
No, might be having issue with a network.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, till she comes, we can have somebody else. And that is Mehbooba Marin, if you're there. This is Mehbooba Marin, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Mehbooba, can you read yours? What is the name of the poem?
Yes,
There's no name.
yes. Life is pleasant tradition. Life has wings as white as love. Life is the strange feeling that migrating birds has. Life is the whistle of a train curving over a bridge in sleep. Life is seeing a small garden through the clear window of a bath. The joyful passing of light, the joyful passing of a fragrant breeze. Sorry, teacher. Life is
Fragrant.
Yeah. Life is washing a plate. Life is finding a thin shahi coin in the soil under a wild rose bush. Life is the square of a mirror. Life is a flower raised of the power of eternity.
To the power of eternity, yes.
Power of eternity.
What is the poem about? If you have any questions, also. Life, okay.
It was about life, yeah.
Do you have any rhyming words here? No.
No, I couldn't find.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the task given by Miss Paramita? Poem to be
Sorry?
written. What was the task given by Miss Paramita in the group? To write a poem with rhyming words.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is the first important thing. This poem is good. We don't discourage you that. It is a very good poem. But we must stick to the task given by somebody, because that is how you are graded. Okay,
Yeah,
remember
it's
that.
not, but it's not myself. It's not from myself. I mean, it's
Okay.
from another else. I mean, his name is Sohrab Superi.
Okay. You just shared the poem, but you did not write. So we would like you to write a poem. Why don't you share it by today
I
or tomorrow?
couldn't.
Your
I
own
couldn't
poem.
write, teacher. I couldn't write
No, you
because
can do it
I
still.
tried so much.
You still have time to write it, Mehbooba. You still have time. You can still write it and share it.
Yeah.
It is not today. Okay?
Yeah.
We give you time to write it, so you
I'll
can still
try,
write
but
it
I
and share it.
couldn't do it until now because I tried so hard, but I couldn't. But
Don't say I couldn't. There is no word as couldn't, you know. I
yeah,
don't believe in the word
I know.
couldn't. I know if you try, you just write 4 lines poem. That you don't have to write such a big poem. It's a small poem also is important with 4 lines. And I want to see it, your own poem. You can do
Okay.
it. There is nothing like couldn't.
I will try
I don't believe in.
hard.
Yes, you try. You try and you will get it.
Oh,
Thank
Rajashree,
you.
you're
Okay.
an
Okay.
inspiration,
I promise you.
and I think you're a lightning bolt.
I think Pahima is here. She can tell
Mm,
you. Tamana is also here, if I'm not wrong. They can tell you that how much they work hard to get into perfection and never give up. You know, the word impossible has the word possible in it.
it does.
So,
But
yeah.
the choice of poem is very beautiful. It is a very beautiful
The
poem.
choice of the poem is. So that's why I said the poem is very beautiful, no doubt.
It is.
Thank you. And Mehbooba, I'm looking forward to your poem in the chat, in the WhatsApp chat. So you can write it anytime. We will be very happy to see your poem. Read your poem, not see your poem. Read your poem.
Okay. I'll try so hard. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much that you're going to do it very soon. Thank you. Okay, this poem is by Moon, is by Homaira. She has written a very small poem, Mehbooba, 4 lines, and not much. You can write this 4-line poem also about something.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you. Homaira, if you're there, can you read your poem, please? And you must tell what rhyming pattern you're using and the rhyming words. Homaira Zamali. Yeah.
Miss. Name of Allah, moon. The moon glows up in several lights. It dances slow through the darkest night. It moves the tides in the stairs the sea, and silence guide for you and me.
Very good. Miss Lily, what do you have to say about the poem? Actually, she's such a short and sweet poem about
It's
the
very
moon.
short and sweet, and it shows the power of the moon. It has really beautiful imagery when you look at the soft in silver light, the softness of the light, and it's glowing. And it dances even through the darkest night. And it has a power. It moves the tides. It stirs the sea. And it's a silent guide for you and me. It's quite mysterious. It's a beautiful poem. Well done. Very beautiful. And it has a very good rhyming, use of rhyming words and a very good pattern. And it's short and sweet. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done. Homaira, can you tell me your rhyming words?
Yes, it is like AA and BB.
AABB. Well done. And what are the rhyming words?
Like light and night, she, and me.
Well done. Very good. I think she has understood the meaning of the pattern, what is of the rhyming pattern, AABB, very well.
Well done.
Yeah. Next, we have Nargis Jamali. Is she your dreams? Nargis, if you're there, can you read
Yes,
your,
miss.
can you read your,
Rajashri,
yes?
sorry to interrupt, but before we move to the next beautiful poem,
Yes.
let's all think that we are all under the same moon
Yeah.
on this planet.
Yeah.
We are all under the same moon. Okay, thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, we are all under the same moon. Yeah, absolutely.
And it will be like Mahen, Nasima, Mariam, Suraya, wherever you are under the same moon, like Miss Imandi from Kampala and Miss Lily from Sri Lanka. I'm in Adelaide. We're under the same moon. Oh, what a
I know.
beautiful thing to think about, isn't it? We're
Yeah,
under the same moon.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we
And it's
have Nargis now to read her poem, please?
Okay. Dreams. Chase your dreams. Don't let them go. Even if they move real fast, slow. Step by step, you will reach the end with time and heart and one good friend.
I think I really like this poem, and I would like to dedicate this poem to Fahima. Fahima, if you're there, please read this poem 100 times.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, this is for you. This is for
Nargis,
you.
Nargis, did you
Thank
write this poem?
Nargis Jamali. I don't-
Yes,
Nargis,
I did.
you did. Oh, well done. This is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
inspiring,
It's very
inspiring.
inspiring. Chase your dreams, don't let them go, even if they move real slow. Actually, we were talking the other day, Fahima and myself, and she was saying it is not going, it's going so slowly. So I said, no, it will take time, but you will reach there. Step by step, you'll reach the end with time and heart and one good friend. Yeah. Can you tell me what rhyming pattern and the rhyming words?
Yes. AABB, like go and slow, and friend.
Very good. I'm so happy to see that they have understood the meaning of the rhyming pattern, AABB.
Yes, very powerful way to communicate something.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well done. Mhm.
Thank you. Sarah, if you're there, Sarah Pashtunur, if you're there and your internet is okay, then can you read yours, please?
Yes, ma'am. Dear teacher.
Yeah, read your poem, please.
Teacher, I can go?
Yeah.
Okay, teacher.
Suraya, you can go.
The
Thank you so
belt
much.
I break.
Sarah, read. We can, again, her microphone has got some issue.
No.
Oh, no.
Okay. My heart goes down. My legs go side. They keep me strong. They never lie. One pumps blood from head to feet. The other fills with air so sweet. They work as one, a perfect pair, moving life through breath and care. With every inhale, I feel the flow. With every breath, the rhythm grows. Oxygen dances in my chest. My heart delivers a twist Z. The lungs inhale, then gently squeeze, inhaling with it like whispered breath. The heart says go. The lungs say
breathe. Together they spend life beneath. They never rest. They do not sleep. Their silence promise you will keep. So when I run or dream or think, I can the power they both bring. The beat I breathe, the breath I feel, reminds me being alive is real.
Such a lovely poem, no? Beautiful poem. Have you written it, Sarah? Sarah,
Yes,
have you written this poem?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, very nice poem. And
Yes,
can you please pronounce this word whispered?
okay, ma'am.
Whispered. Say that again. Whispered.
Whisper,
Whispered.
whisper,
Jest. Jest.
yes,
Okay, and the beat. I breathe. Breathe. Here
breathe,
it is breathe, and the breath. Here it is breath. When it has E at the end, the pronunciation is breathe. When there is no E, B-R-E-A-T-H, it is breath. The breath.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. What do you have to say, Miss Lily?
Oh, I think it's really good. If you are going to read a poem, it might pay that you've created and you're working out what the rhyming words are. It might pay to just get like a Google Translate to understand how to pronounce before you read it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a very good idea. So when you are reading it, if you can just copy paste and ask Google to translate it.
Yeah. And that, because like
helps
you're
you.
learning another language and it's really hard to understand, sometimes hard to pronounce. But when you're trying to rhyme with an AABB, it's really important that your AA and BB rhyming words sound like sigh, lie, feet, sweet, pear, care, flows, grows, chest, zest, squeeze, breathes, breather, beneath, sleep, keep, sing, bring. They all are pronounced properly, so there's a flow in the poem, and it sounds almost, it's like the sound of nature moving. It's got a beautiful sound to it, but a beautiful poem. So try and listen to how to pronounce as well first. Sorry to interrupt, Rajashri.
Yeah, no, it's okay. This goes for everybody, actually, not only to her. This goes to each one, that you pronounce your words clearly before practice them when we do usage. It's very important, when we also come to teach something in the class, we also prepare ourselves. So it's very important that you two come prepared. Thank you so much.
A
Yeah,
beautiful poem. Thank you for sharing.
Okay. Let's go on to the next one, and that is Mursal. No, sorry, not Mursal. It's Tamkin. Tamkin Pashtanur. Is your mic? Yeah. Can you read yours?
Yes, ma'am. How the eye works. Light comes and hits my eye through the cornea, smooth and dry. The pupil shrinks off or open wide to let the perfect light inside. The lens bends light to make it clear. So what I see is sharp and near. Then the retina takes the boy and sends the picture straight to you.
Straight to you. Okay, say the word cornea.
Cornea.
Pupil.
Pupil.
Yeah, there is the word pupil has two meanings with the same spelling. One is pupil, the eye, the pupil of the eye inside, we call it pupil. And a student, we can call also a student a pupil. So pupil over here is the eye, the inside of the eye. So the eye shrinks or opens wide. Pupil, sorry, the pupil shrinks. Perfect. Say the word perfect.
Perfect.
Retina. Retina.
Retina. Retina.
Retina. Yeah. Straight.
Street.
Straight.
Street.
Yeah. Now, can you tell the rhyming words here?
Yes.
Yes. What are the rhyming words?
Eye, dry, white, inside, clear, near, view, you.
Okay. And what pattern? What pattern is it? Which rhyming pattern? AABB or ABAB?
Excuse,
What
excuse me,
rhyming?
teacher.
Yes, tell me, Sarah. Tell me, Sarah. Not Sarah, Tamkin. Yes, Tamkin, tell me. Tamkin, you have something to say? Ah, okay. I don't get to hear her. She's having issue with her microphone again. Today they're having a lot of issues. What do you have to say about the poem? Lily, Miss Lily?
It's a beautiful it's the reference of light is like a powerful metaphor for being awake, being able to see things in a good perspective, and to be almost like transparent, if that makes any sense, for women. Yeah. How it works, it's what your eye sees. It's very a very complicated but also scientific reference, isn't it, when you think of how light bends?
Yeah.
Yeah, and those qualities in the poem show that there's a lot of research that's been that's happened. So well done. I'm sorry Tamkin couldn't talk to us about the rhyming, but we can see that she's chosen eye, dry, wide, inside, clear, near, view, you. So it's an
View and you.
AABB rhyming pattern. Yeah, so good. Very, very well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we now have Negarin, if you can read your poem.
Okay, ma'am. It is the abundant Afghan woman. Is it audible, my voice, ma'am?
Yeah, very clear.
Afghan woman, the elegance she carries, that the beauty kneels before, like the moon behind the clouds, that all the hearts secretly ache for, like the prayer that is whispered by many lips, and yet, I wonder, is not cherished by a single soul. Ma'am, I have not followed any proper
pattern.
AABB. Yeah, rhyming pattern. It was just, it is not complete one. When I'll complete, I'll share the rest of this as well. But I'm just making it.
Thank you, ma'am.
But I would like to say, Nigarin, you were telling I can't write. I don't know. I was finding it very difficult. Now see how you started writing it and you said you want to continue writing it also.
Yes, ma'am. It is
See,
really
this is
enjoying. I'm enjoying it. It is difficult. It is
very
not
nice.
easy, ma'am, but it is not something like it is
That
inside
you
us. We
can't.
can do it. Yes.
Yeah. There is nothing
It,
as impossible, right?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
I,
But
I
Nigarin,
think,
sorry,
yeah,
Nigarin, this is your second poem, right? The first one you
Yeah.
wrote about
Yeah,
something about
it was about.
neuroscience.
Yeah,
Neuro,
it was neurotransmitter.
yes, neurotransmitter.
Neurotrans.
I think that was
Mm.
also very well written. And this is your second
Yeah.
poem. The task was
And just imagine.
the task was actually the rhyming poem, and it had to be linked to the science topic. That was the task, but you did very well. And the previous one about eye, retina, and all, it's about science. So that's excellent what you girls are doing. I mean, once you get hang of it, and you will keep writing poem every day. This is
Yeah.
Yes,
beautiful.
ma'am. I'll write about the science again. I mean, somehow related to neuroscience. I'll write that one.
Yeah, and
And
then you
this
can choose
was
the
this.
best one. You can choose the best one for publishing in our July edition of newsletter. We will be publishing some of your poems, and maybe you can tell us which one you prefer to be to be published. Okay, I'll switch, mute myself. Sorry.
Fahima, we have you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hello. How are you doing?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm fine.
Thank you. Can you read your poem, please?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
hang on, before you do, Fahima, can you hear me?
I forgot. Oh, sorry, I
Yes.
forgot to ask you. I'm so sorry. I, yeah, please go ahead.
Is this the author, Fahima?
Fahim.
Sorry,
Yeah,
ma'am,
she's
can
the
you please
author.
pardon?
She's the author. She's the author.
Oh, wow. A lady of words. Continue. Beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Beautiful.
Just today, ma'am, published.
Yeah.
And if you
I'm
have time, you
have
can read.
I have bought your book.
Ma'am is
I'm reading, and it's beautiful. I love it. It's so beautiful. There's a lot I can say, but I won't interrupt you. You need to read your poem. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am, so much.
Pleasure.
yeah. You can read your poem now.
Yes, ma'am. No place but home. I walked away with aching heart and beat, a heart too full, a word hard to plead. Left my beautiful home behind, what once was mine, to chase a borderless, fragile line. No roads, no map, no steady flame, but still I move, I struggle, and hope remains.
Okay, I forgot to add that line. Sorry.
No
Beautiful.
problem, my friend.
Yeah.
Maybe this could be, Fahima, the epigraph for your book.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that's a good idea, actually. Miss
Yes,
Paramita,
ma'am.
if you're listening, what Miss Lily has said. Yeah. Your rhyming words.
Yes.
Mem, feet, fleet, mine, line, and here just this mem, these words.
Flame
Flame.
remain. No,
Remain.
flame and remain does not rhyme. Does not rhyme. Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am.
what pattern have you followed?
Ma'am,
What
A.
pattern?
Yes, ma'am.
AABB. Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Arzu, could you read yours? And Arzu, there's no name for the poem, so I could not write it. I do not get the name of the poem. Arzu, are you there? Yeah, she's there. She's also having issue with her microphone.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you read your poem, please? The name of the poem is not there.
The sun rises in the east, waking up the sleepy beast. The breeze is soft and calm, like a gentle healing blame. The trees away to through uh, whispering secrets as they grow. The world is full of grace, peaceful, warm embrace.
Okay, well done. You read so well. Can you say the word balm? Healing balm.
What, Miss?
Healing balm.
Balm.
Yes.
Healing balm.
Balm. Yes. Secrets. Secrets.
Secrets.
Yes.
Secrets.
World. World.
World. World.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Now your rhyming words and the pattern. The rhyming words of the poem and the pattern.
What?
The rhyming words. Can you say the rhyming word? Which are the rhyming words over here?
Rises.
No, the sun rises in the east, waking up the sleepy beast. So east and beast are the rhyming words.
Yes,
The next
clam and blam.
Calm.
Calm and blam.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, that's excellent.
Grace and embrace. Through grow.
Grace and embrace.
Excellent.
Grow. Very good. Very excellent. Miss Lily, you have your take.
I think yeah, it's sometimes if you have a look at your rhyming words, they may sometimes have a similar spelling, the last 3 or 4 letters. So just look out, and as I said before, maybe do a little a Google speak, just how to pronounce it. That might help you. But Azza, that's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ila Hassani, if you are there. Ila Hassani.
Yes.
Can you read your poem, Honesty?
Yes. It's about a candle's flame so small, so bright, it casts through lies and lights the night. No mask it wears, no tail it bends, it stands alone, yet makes true friends. Through truth may sting, it clears the air, a heart that's honest, always fair. So speak with care, but never hide, let honesty be your truest guide.
Be honest.
Yeah, be honest. Yeah, that's so true, and such a very powerful way to communicate through a poem is to say, be honest. Yeah, that's very clever. Thank you,
Because,
Alaha.
yeah. Elaha, can you please say your rhyming words of the poem and which pattern have you used?
Yes, ma'am. It's bright night, bends, then friends,
Yeah.
air,
Mm-hmm.
fair, hide, guide. It's AAB. Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Excellent.
Zakia, if you're there. Zakia Pezman. Are you there? She's muted, actually. Zakia, she's not there. Okay. This is her poem. She's not there, Science.
I can't help you in the participants.
No.
Sorry, Rajeshri. Yeah.
That's okay. I would
Okay.
like to read my short poem. Very short
Oh,
poem. Miss Paramita, can I do that?
yes. His parameter's not well.
No, I'm
She's actually
sorry.
having.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
listening. Yes, 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 of course. You don't
no.
have to ask. This is, yeah, please inspire
This
us.
is
Yeah, yeah.
no, this is just a small. Actually, I wrote it for the students to understand how actually for their understanding how to write a poem. But they are much better than me.
No.
I
I
must
think it's
say.
really good that you
Yeah.
show that you are, it's what we call an example for students, and that's how they learn. It's so good.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. This is about neurons. I actually followed her instructions in the chat. What she has given right on science on neurons and what was the other one? God, I think and so I selected neurons, and neurons I have written. So neurons help our bodies talk. They send quick signals as we walk. They carry messages night and day to help us think, move, learn, and play. They buzz around like tiny sparks, working hard like busy larks. Larks are birds. They never touch, but still they share with chemicals flying through the air. Some feel touch, some help us run, some just pass the message on. They zoom around both near and far like little brain cell superstars. And when we learn or try something new, they build new paths. It's really true. Stretch your arms like branches wide. That's neuroplasticity, brain's great pride.
Wow, Rajeshri, that was so good.
Thank you, thank you. It took some time to write, but I am happy I wrote.
Yes.
Yeah, that's brilliant. You know what? I think what you have, Rajeshri, you have lots of facts hidden there, and
Yeah,
made it a
actually,
fun
that's the
thing.
reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Actually, I would like to talk about this poem a little before you speak. I have actually done a little bit of research work. I have done a little bit of research work to write what neurons are and what do they do, and how they help us. So based on that, I I wanted to write like a child, not like an adult, so that everybody, for actually I've written for the students so they understand how it works, how it really helps us in doing our work, and then how fast they travel, and how it expands. It never dies. So neuroplasticity, that was what we had learned earlier in empathy and neuroplasticity. So I wanted to bring that connection too. So that's how. So I have done a little bit of research to understand the the working of neuron. So that's
The
how
concept.
yeah, the concept of neuron.
Mm,
And what
mm.
is she written also? I have followed her instruction to the T actually. Research, find out more points, facts about about the words, whatever you want to write, the scientific word, and then you write rhyming poem. So I wanted to give an example of this, that how we have gone through the research and understanding the facts, and then I've written the poem.
So, Rajashri, if we were going to model you as a student,
Yes.
what is your rhyming? What is your rhyming pattern?
Okay, I have followed the AABB pattern: talk, walk, day, play, spark, slug, share, air, run. Here it is not there. Run, far stars, new,
True.
true, wide, pride.
Whoa. Okay, that's very tight. What pattern are we looking at?
AABB. AABB.
Of course.
So I've answered your question correctly, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Well done. Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
And maybe the students can write some feedback in the chat.
Nigarin has given me a clap saying, ma'am, wonderful. Thank you, Nigarin.
That's so true.
So beautiful and easily understandable. Yeah, actually, I wanted that only, that you understand what is it. You know, when you write short poems and small poems, small sentences, anybody can grasp them.
A good example. And that's everyone can see those rhyming patterns and see the words that you're using.
Yeah.
And the science behind the task, which was required by Paramita. No, it's brilliant.
I hope I have done, Miss Paramita followed the instructions given in the chat. Miss Paramita, ma'am, if you're there, ma'am.
Oh.
She is there. She is there. But
She's there. She's not well.
She's not well, yeah.
Okay.
So I think we are done with everything. I'm coming. We are done with everything, and we've still got 2 more poems. We need to wind up. It's been a long